人死不能复生，但在现实生活中，确实有些人在临床死亡后经抢救又重新获得生命。这种现象叫做濒死现象，也叫濒死体验。有很多人在一生中经历过一次甚至多次神秘的体验，如见到奇异景象，遇见已故亲人，甚至死而复生等等。1987年，墨西哥的一位心灵学家胡利安·马尔萨斯公布了一张病人死亡前一刹那的照片。照片中有一道白色的光从体内冲向上方。这张疑似灵魂出窍的照片在科学界引起强烈反响。西方有些科学家用特殊仪器观测怀孕的妇女，发现几乎都是在一个特定时间里，有一团白白亮亮的东西从外面飘进来，落到母体上。这种物质被认为是注入的人的灵魂。那么，人的灵魂真的存在吗？人死的时候，真的会有灵魂离开肉体吗？玛丽从出生后就一直被心脏病困扰，她的妈妈被告知女儿活不过8岁。年幼时，玛丽曾数次住院治疗，在她5岁时，经历了第一次灵魂离体的体验。
I was in surgery, and all of a sudden, I saw myself outside of my body. I saw my little hand hanging down from the operating room table. I saw all these doctors, these big doctors in green around my little hand. And I knew that I was not part of that physical body anymore. But yet I wasn't a physical body anymore. I was like floating. And I remember looking down and seeing on the floor these checkered, black and white checkered tiles. And floating through the operating room, and these wooden doors that were opening and closing as the nurses were coming in and out. They were wooden, and they had, on each side, they had these little tiny windows. And I stood there thinking, how can I get through this door? And then I realized that the door just kind of went through me as somebody was coming in.
玛丽的第2次灵魂离体体验发生在1997年。那天晚上，她先是感觉腹部很不舒服，之后就是剧烈的疼痛。当急诊护士赶到的时候，她已经处在昏迷的状态。
I was on the ceiling watching the EMT guy working on me, trying to get me awake. And I could feel it was almost like an expansive view. I could see down in the paramedic, the ambulance, where the other EMT was searching for something. I could see my daughter downstairs on the phone, frantically talking to my brother. I could feel their anxiety. I could feel the EMT guy with his fear and his anxiety and not knowing what to do. He had me on the stretcher by then and trying to wake me up. And he was slapping my face, he was shaking me, and I kept thinking, you're not going to get me awake that way. And then all of a sudden I saw him take his finger and poke me in the abdomen where it was severe pain. Instantly brought me back to my body.
1999年7月13日，苏珊伯母去看牙医，在医生给她注射麻醉药的时候，她忽然感到心脏要停止跳动了。
I was totally gone, and all of a sudden I'm no longer in the dentist chair, but I'm in this tunnel, and I was floating on the ceiling of the dentist office, watching him looking down through kind of a cloudiness, and watching him tell the nurse, you know, take these tools away and this, do this and do that, you know, and then he began calling my name. So mentally, my consciousness was in two places at the same time. I was in the dentist chair. I was still aware and connected to the dentist chair. And I was connected to the strange place.
2003年，美国圣朱迪医疗中心著名的神经外科专家魏斯科特做了脑肿瘤切除手术。在长达36个小时的手术期间，几次因他的脑动脉大出血，导致大脑和其他器官失去联系。医生尝试了所有的医疗手段，但最终还是认为无力回天。就在医生放弃了抢救，准备离开手术台的那一刻，脑电波显示他又有了生命迹象。
I felt myself parting from my physical body. I was sad that my soul was leaving me. And that was a strange sensation because of the fact that I wanted my soul to come back to me, but knowing what I know now, it seems strange to me because the true me isn't my body, you know. And back in my physical body and living in my physical body again, all this stuff, of course, was known by a higher power, the universe, that this is what was going to be happening.
9年前的一天，蒂凡尼·白雪在美国田纳西州的一个农场照顾他的马。那是一个暴雨天，就在他把拴马的链子系在马厩的柱子上的那一刻，他被闪电击中了。
And this great flash of light occurred, and I felt excruciating pain for just an instant. And the first thing that went through my mind was that electrical stops the heart. And the next thing that I knew, I was floating up in space. And there was no pain at all. And I lifted up my arm to look through it, to look at it, and I could see through it. It was like a reflection on water. And as I moved my arm, I could see stars wiggle through it. I had some kind of a spiritual body.
濒死体验中的灵魂离体现象不仅仅限于接近死亡的人，有少数人在健康状态下也有相似的经历。1980年10月的一个夜晚，住在圣地亚哥的马克·西格勒忽然从睡梦中醒来，一件令人不可思议的事发生了。
I had no idea why this was happening, but I was at the foot of the bed, and then I began to float, I guess it would be. I wasn't walking, so let's say float around to my right, around the side of the bed, up towards the head of the bed. And I could see this person, blankets up, head kind of lying on the side down in the pillow. And I presume it was sleeping. But it wasn't until I got up to the face and really looked at the face that I realized that that was Mark Ziegler. That was me in human form.
阿尔伯特·泰勒曾经是美国航天航空局太空站的一位科学家。他在《心灵旅者》一书中记录了曾经发生在他身上的元神离体现象。一天晚上，当他感到自己的灵魂脱离了身体，并且漂浮在空中的时候，他决定去拜访他认识的一位医生。
That night, it happened again to me. And when I found myself floating out of my body, and I could see, I thought about, okay, I want to go visit this doctor. The next thing I knew, and I'd always had flying dreams. A lot of people have flying dreams. But that's next thing I knew, I was flying like I'd been in my dreams, except it never started this way before. But it was the exact same way that I'd flown in my dreams, which I thought was interesting. And I could see the streets and rooftops and treetops and things like that, and I was moving at this incredible rate of speed. And then slowly but surely I was being drawn down to this house that I had never been to before, in a neighborhood I had never been to before. And I penetrated the top of the house, the roof, and I found myself in this bedroom that I'd never been. And in the bed was the doctor that I wanted to see. Also, I noticed that on her leg, because one of her legs was sticking out of the blanket, she had something white wrapped around her leg. And I thought it was a cast. I thought like she injured herself. So I thought, okay, if I'm really here, that's another good thing to remember. So I wanted to return, and I thought to myself, I want to go back, I want this to end. And all of a sudden, the room accelerated away from me, and I felt like...
有趣的是，2天后，当泰勒见到这位医生时，医生告诉他，2天前梦到了泰勒站在他的床前。当泰勒告诉医生那天晚上自己的经历，并希望得到验证时，医生说，他腿上的白色东西不是石膏，而是治疗关节炎的加热垫子。灵魂是否存在？灵魂和肉体是否能分离？这些问题是当今实证科学不能回答，而常常避而不谈的问题。尽管濒死体验已经开始被人们认识，它依然是人类一个没有解开的谜。